exist.
How do you know he was high?
Well, it's mainly a hunch. Little things, state of craniovascular relaxation, total dilation of the pupils, things like that. I've seen it before, but the blood work will confirm it.
What could have caused cancer like this?
I have no idea. This isn't exactly my field, first of all, but I can't imagine what would trigger something like this. Some kind of massive carcinogenic exposure, I guess. Radioactive materials, certain classes of powerful mutagenic chemicals. Those are the only things that track with what I know.
How long had he been ill?
Tumors are highly unpredictable. A growth of this size would seemingly take a fair amount of time, but he would have been in immense pain.
Which might explain the illicit drug use.
Even with the drugs, a condition like this would be almost impossible to ignore, and the amount of drugs he'd have to take to ease the pain would make him a near zombie. Strange.
Have you seen anything else like this recently?
No, thank God.
Is that the slug?
Yes, it is.
I'd like to have it analyzed.
That'd be all right, I suppose.
Uh-oh. Happens to... Oh, sorry. I had to sneeze. I probably edited it out.
There was a case a couple of months ago, a fire at sea.
The Terracan, sure. I remember it. You're the second FBI agent to ask me about that this week.
What are you talking about?
Well, actually, to be specific, you're the third FBI agent. There were a pair here the other day, a man and a woman. They had the bodies of the Terracan crew members exhumed. She insisted on performing a second autopsy.
What were their names?
Sorry, I'll have to look that up. I see a lot of names.
It was Mulder and Scully, wasn't it?
Yes. Diana Scully and Wolf Mulder, that's right.
Not quite, but...
What did she find?
I have no idea. The bodies are still here if you want to see them.
What were the results of the original autopsy?
They died of severe burns.
We want to see them.
All right. You're not squeamish, I hope.
Gotta hate coming here.
I should like creepy background music.
Fair warning, this is gonna be pretty bad. These guys had been interred for 2 months. You all right?
Just peachy, thanks. Can we get this over with, please?
Sure. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I think someone's stolen the bodies from the Terracan. You two stay here. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll let you know if I find anything.
What the hell have we stumbled onto here?
I have no idea.
I'd like to hear what you think.
Oh my God.
What is it?
I think I know what's going on here. Oh, Jesus. I hope I'm wrong.
What?
They're smuggling something. They're smugglers. Wong worked for the same people as the crew of the Terracon.
That would explain the slicker and the lack of fishing equipment.
So they worked for the same people. You questioned Wong. He was killed because they thought he talked. Your two missing agents have the crew from the Terracon exhumed, and both they and the corpses turn up missing? We've stumbled upon a smuggling ring bringing either radioactive material or possibly chemical weapons into the U.S. from the former Soviet Union. That explains the fire on the Terracon, Wong's cancer, why he was killed, and what happened to your two missing agents. They got too close. Someone's covering their tracks, and they're not afraid to shoot FBI agents to do it. You and I have to work together. We have to stop this. If I'm right, thousands of people might die. I'm gonna have to demand that we cooperate fully with one another.
Okay.
You just got yourself a new partner.
Yay. Fun. So, well, let me just show you around. Just some medical stuff. A dead body. Tumor-eaten brain cells. Computer. What's that? Oh, skull. Well, you can go here. Get some cookies. Another skull with a cigar. What lies behind you and what lies before you are aligned. This is linear matters compared to what lies within you. Very deep. So what else do we have here? A note which I can't read because it's bad script. And yeah, that's basically it. We can go here and exit. And now we can go to the crime lab and give the second slug to Amos and possibly run it against the one that... Well, let's see if we can... No.
Ah, another hunk of lead. I love bullets. Simple, tough, silent. Kind of like you there, Wilmore. Yet in the right hand, they speak volumes. You want I should match this against the last one?
Astute as always.
I shall make it so.
Make it so. So yeah, basically that's it. And you can go to your apartment. Where's my apartment? There's my apartment. That's basically... Well, we only sleep today. Nothing out of the ordinary. And... Well... Seems like I can't sleep yet. I forgot something. What did I forget? Let me look at my notes. Let me see. First of all, let's check if we got some email. Oh yeah.
You have mail.
From John Amos. The overlaying fingerprints of children have been lifted and photoed, so you were right, it was left on top of the existing dusted prints from the original one seen sweep. No match found in the accessed. Suggest you try all databases available to you for possible match. Other evidence in the process is being evaluated. We'll contact about completion. So, well, let's turn on the music a little. Shine. Oh yeah, that's some stuff. Get some email. So let's search fingerprints. As you said, citizen won't go. So let's run it on FBI. Oh! Hello. So, criminal and mechanical engineering. That's our partner, by the way. He's single. I thought he had kids. Restoring antique radios. Brewing beer at home. Marathon running. Joined the FBI in 1991. Huh. Okay. So someone knocked on the door. Can we look to the spine? No.
What are you doing?
No, ma'am, what the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be keeping me informed about your case. Have I been informed? No. I've been kept completely in the dark. You know the policy, always have a backup.
Hey, whoa. Slow down. Let's talk about this, okay? No need to go ballistic. Let's just talk.
Oh man, I don't know what the hell's the matter with me. I'm losing it. I'm being followed by two guys in a sedan. I don't know who the hell they are or who they work for, but they're obviously government. I think Mulder and Scully stumbled onto some kind of corruption that runs all the way into the Bureau itself. perfect sense. A high-powered smuggling ring is paying federal officials to look the other way. Mulder and Scully stumbled onto it and got whacked. All right, so fill me in.
So I don't lie to him, but I'm not telling everything about the case because I really don't. Well, about tell him what he wants to hear.
I don't know exactly, but it's not good. I think you're right. I think there's a smuggling ring bringing material into Seattle from the Far East and Russia, and I think they may have infiltrated the Bureau.
We need to be incredibly careful. They could well be coming after us next. Just keep me in the loop. The more I know, the better I can do my job.
I've just been a little busy.
Sure, but we're not talking about your grocery list here. This case has probably already cost the lives of 2 agents. Listen, just keep me in the loop. The more I know, the better I can do my job.
So why were your fingerprints found on the Terracon?
What?
The Terracon. It's an ocean-going tug. Burned its...
I know what it is. What are you saying?
Just trying to figure out how come your fingerprints were found on a ship that's been involved in 10 deaths, 2 disappearances, and you should probably never even have heard of.
Listen, I was called in to investigate that fire 2 months ago when it happened. I didn't find anything. Took me a couple of hours, that's it.
So why did I never hear of it?
Geez, I don't know, maybe you were in the can. Look, I never mentioned it because it was way below radar. I filed my report with Shanks, end of story. All right, I may have left a set of prints, but that's all I did wrong. Wait a minute. Maybe that's why I'm being followed. I assumed the crew were smugglers, right? That's what my report said. If they've seen my report, then someone in the Bureau is involved. No, listen, this all makes perfect sense. There's a massive smuggling ring paying federal officials, maybe even FBI agents, to not only look the other way, but to provide outright assistance, including following agents who get just a little too close to the truth. Jesus, there's no way of knowing how high this goes. All right, look. We can't take any chances. You keep me in the loop. I don't want you to talk to anybody else but me until we can figure out what the hell is going on here. I better get out of here before my car is spotted.
Okay. I gotta get to a stakeout.
At the warehouse? Watch your ass.
Yeah. And that stakeout is supposedly the one that's getting you killed a lot of times. So I'm gonna save it here because I want to show you guys something on that stakeout. So at the Dockside warehouse. So if you just, well, if I just stay here for a long enough time, just wait for it. And he's dead. Another part where you can die is basically when you try to go up front and just enter the car, look down and try to start the engine. Because there's someone coming up and
Hey!
bam, you're dead. So what you have to do, and that is this is kind of a learning process where you have to go through this level a lot of times,